Hey y'all, Briston here from Lucky Dragon Collectibles, and today I want to go over the official reveal of the new Destined Rivals set and some additional news as well. Before I begin, I would like to kindly ask if you would please like and share this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm a growing content creator that needs any and all help, and I appreciate your support. A like and a subscribe goes a long ways for me, and I would greatly appreciate it. I'm also growing my online Pokemon store as well. Please visit my site at luckydragon-collectibles.com where you can find great deals on in-stock sealed Pokemon product. Buy from my shop. One more thing before I get on with the news. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers and I'm doing a giveaway for that. To enter into this 100 subscriber giveaway, you'll need to get to my description box down below and click on the link to my promo giveaway Road to 100 Subs video, or just search for that video on my channel. From there, watch that video and follow the instructions to enter. Good luck, and may you be lucky winning that promo as well. Let's go ahead and dive straight into the news today. Coming straight from PokeBeach.com, the new Destined Rivals set is now revealed to be coming out on May 30th, alongside with pre-releases taking place between the time of May 17th through the 25th. Now, this article does cover some of the products that will be releasing on May 30th. However, I'm not going to do quite a product set guide just yet. I want to wait for an official release of all the products that will be coming out on the 30th. So I'm just going to talk about what I'm seeing here currently, and in addition to the additional news as well. Other than I want to say, just keep your eyes peeled out for that product set guide I will be releasing on my channel in the near future. Let's go ahead and jump into some of the product that we see here in this article. So now we're finally seeing some information in regards to the booster box overall. I really do like how the artwork just gels very well with this. Super cool looking. This is now the official imagery for all the booster packs. It's no more rumor or speculation or, hearsay. It's official now. So we're looking at as Mewtwo alongside with Giovanni. We have Team Rocket and their Pokemon. We have Ethan and his Ho-Ho. And of course, we have Cynthia and her Garchomp. So looking really cool with all the artwork here. Honestly, I'm not sure which one I like the best. Because the set is Team Rocket, I kind of like a little bit more of the Team Rocket card, like booster artwork themselves. I like probably just the Mewtwo and Giovanni, honestly, though. The next one up we have is our ETBs. They're going to be like inverted colors of each other, as you can see right here. So we have the red background and then the black inner lining here. And then on the other side, we have the black background and then just more like red outline. So honestly, between the two, this one looks probably the cooler looking one. I'm surprised that they didn't put this one for the Pokemon Center one, but you know what, maybe saving the regular ones and have the cool ones for the regular ones is nicer than having for the Pokemon Center, because that would probably be harder to get, to be honest. But I really do like the artwork here. It really gels well with everything so far. And here's some of the reveals alongside with the ETB. So here's what the box is going to look like with some of the dividers. Here is the sleeves. Those actually look really, really cool. One thing I do like about this set, now the die is not that impressive, but man, I really do like the main head or tail die here. Super cool with the red R on there. Really like that a lot. And next on up we do have is the 3-pack blisters. I don't know why maybe it's like a little bit of typo on the article here. But on this one here, we do have the Kangaskhan promo, and then there's a Zebra Strike one. Honestly, between the two, I think the Kangaskhan looks a lot better, but then I'm biased. Kangaskhan is one of the Pokemon I really do like as well, so there's some bias there. And then we have some premium check lane blisters as well. We have the Fuecoco line alongside with the Togepi line. They don't look like they're going to be any kind of special promos or anything. It's just the straight up evolutionary lineup with a special coin here. Looks like we have Fido. Really, really cute looking coin too. And of course, we're going to have the booster bundle. Pretty cool looking. I don't know how I feel like when it's all split screened like that. It makes me think of like, N64 era kind of stuff. But I mean, it's not that bad. And then here's the build and battle box. More of a straightforward artwork. So maybe I'm getting what I want. I want more of the straightforward artwork. We're getting that with the build and battle. Not so much so as the booster bundle, but that's okay. We're getting a little bit of all the artworks from the packs themselves. And then lastly, with the build and battle, we do get the 4 promos. They're actually not really promos. I'll talk about this in just a little bit too, but so far, that's what we're seeing here. They have some more additional artwork here too. Again, the only one I really do like pretty much is this one. This one just stands out quite literally. Very intimidating, very cool looking with Mewtwo in the background, and then Giovanni just looking like, you want to try me kind of a stance. So yeah, it's really, really cool artwork overall. Of course, with the Team Rocket grunts and all, that's still a cool looking artwork too. The other two are just gonna be more or less something from like Heatwave Arena. So I don't know why. I don't feel like this is something that sticks out for the set. I mean, it's supposed to be a Team Rocket set, so that's why I kind of like looking at these ones. Like, these are probably the more preferred artwork. Anyways, one thing that's really cool, so I just want to talk about the additional news here. In addition to this, we have some confirmed information that we're not getting those enhanced booster boxes for Destined Rivals here. It is a special set, so I'm a little surprised. I'm wondering whether or not the next set, which we'll talk about in a little bit too, will feature that again or not. Maybe they're reserving that just for the actual inline sets and not for specialty sets. The other thing too is that with the ETBs, they're speculating that it's going to be a Wobbuffet promo. And then I like how they did talk about like it might be featuring Jesse and James. I'm really actually kind of hoping that they're going to do a new Wobbuffet card, like Team Rocket's Wobbuffet. And it'll have like an artwork with Wobbuffet, Jesse, James, and Meowth on the cover. Maybe like either they're going to do something kind of like silly or funny or just trying to look cool. One or the other, like that would be a really cool artwork. I'm hoping they're going to be like goofy with it though, because of how Wobbuffet was in the series. I would hope it would be like a funny, goofy one, because that's how I feel like I remember them from the series overall. But that's what I'm kind of hoping and want to see in the new artwork for this Wobbuffet promo, if it will actually happen. Now for the Destined Rivals set itself, it's going to have over 240 cards, over 85 trainer Pokemon, including 45 Team Rocket Pokemon. That's awesome. 17 Pokemon EX, including 10 trainers Pokemon EX, more than 20 trainer cards, more than 45 Pokemon trainer cards with special illustrations. That's insane. I'm wondering how we're going to be able to collect all of that. That's an insane number. Also, we're going to have 83 new cards tagged as Team Rockets, so that's going to be really, really cool. I'm going to be excited seeing just a whole slew of just Team Rockets and then whichever Pokemon they're going to have out there. 23 illustration rare Pokemon, 11 special illustration rare Pokemon, and 6 hyper rare gold edge cards. So that's an impressive amount of information right there about what we're anticipating for the set without actually being spoiled about what we're seeing for the Pokemon. Just as I've said in previous videos too, I'm kind of glad with this information because I do not want to see the card list at all. I like to actually open up the packs and be surprised about what I find in there. That's the enjoyment I get from opening packs. So I would not like to know or see what anything. So this is some solid information here, especially for someone like me, for an example. And hopefully some of you who are just like me in that case would find that very, very helpful without spoilers. Next up on here, they are going to be talking about the pre-release promos here. Now, as I was trying to allude to as well, they say strangely that it's just regular stamped cards from the set itself. There is no like promo numbering or anything like that. So it's kind of sad that it's just, yeah, exactly that. We're only seeing the actual set itself here, not anything where it says like promo Black Star or anything like that. So kind of curious why they're going this route, but there's speculation here. Now they're speculating that perhaps this is the case because we're starting the Mega Evolution block later this year, so instead of January, and then Japan won't be releasing a high-class pack set from which our English promos can draw from. So this is just pure speculation, but this is pretty sound speculation in my opinion. Moving along, the next piece of information I have here too is that the Destined Rivals set is going to be comprised of 3 particular sets, or rather a battle deck too, which is going to be the Glory of Team Rocket, Heatwave Arena, and then the Marnie and Steven decks. So we're going to see a composition between all 3 of these, and that's what's going to make our Destined Rivals set together. They do have some of the artwork for it that we have not seen yet, one of which I haven't seen exactly was the Missy Psyduck one, which is pretty nice. And then we have Arvin's Maboss Sniff, which is really, really chill. This kind of hits a little bit home, especially if you know the game story with Arvin. This is really nice artwork. And next on up for the information as well too is a little bit more about release dates and announcements from the Pokemon Company International. Now, normally they would have revealed information like what we were talking about for Destined Rivals like a week or 2 beforehand. And usually it would coincide with the release for the Japanese set itself too. However, this is a little bit different here, and the speculation is that they're thinking that because with last week, and we talked about it in my last week's video too, where instead of talking about the newest Pokemon set that's coming out for the physical TCG, they talked about the TCG Pockets release for Shiny Revelry. So then we already knew that there was some speculation that there would be some news coming out this week. And what PokeBeach is thinking is that the Pokemon Company International is shifting its reveal schedule, or in this case, delaying it due to the reveal for, Pockets information. So if this might be a new trend that we're going to be seeing where they're going to be revealing stuff more so for Pocket, and then they're going to be doing like a follow-up with releasing the next set's information too. And maybe this is going to coincide that they're supposed to like promote each other. So kind of curious how they're going to be handling the future sets. And how they're going to be kind of like coinciding, like here's the release for a Pocket, and then here's a release for the actual physical TCG, which kind of coincides with our next piece of information and the final bits of it too. Now, this last piece of information is just basically information that's going to be beyond Destined Rivals, right? So now we're going to be talking about the next set that we already know is going to be a special set that's coming out on July 18th, which is going to be basically Black Bolt and White Flare. This is going to feature a lot of the black and white Pokemon, which is the 156 Unova Pokemon more specifically. And like they're saying, it's going to be very similar to the 151 for Generation 5. Now, this is kind of sad, and it breaks my heart a little bit because I was so excited that we were finally getting back owner Pokemon, but they do say that the sell sheet for the Japanese set doesn't mention owner's Pokemon at all, which means that we might be done with that mechanic, which makes me really, really sad because we just got it and it's going to be so shortly lived. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that they'll bring it back because owner Pokemon are really, really cool, and it holds a place near and dear to my heart ever since, like, you know, Gym Heroes and Gym Challengers. But PokeBeach is speculating that this mechanic, or bringing back the owner's mechanic, was just basically a stall for the release of ZA, and that the TCG has nothing to release or promote from the Paldea region, which is kind of a shame, but it makes sense. We've now gone almost 3 years into the current set. We're due for a change. And the final piece of information here is that we already know this as well too, but sometime during August or September, we're finally going to be leaving the Scarlet and Violet era and then coming into the era of the Mega Evolution. And again, PokeBeach is speculating this is probably why we're not going to see any more owners Pokemon. But hear me out, folks. Maybe, just maybe, we're going to have owner Mega Pokemon. That'd be really cool. I'd be excited for that. That's something that we haven't seen yet. And maybe they can implement some cool mechanics behind that too. Who knows? But that's me speculating. That's Bristol speculation, not from the news itself. Bristol speculation. And that's all I have for y'all today in regards to the Destined Rivals official reveal, release date, and additional information. But I want to hear from y'all. What do y'all have to say about this set's reveal itself finally? Are you excited for it? Are you not excited for it? Was there anything that in particular that you saw that stuck out to you? Do you think it's cool? Do you think it's lame? Maybe things that you're looking forward to. And as always, folks, if you stuck around this long into the video, I'd like to kindly ask y'all to please like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Check out my shop online at luckydragon-collectibles.com. I want to thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, take care and may you be lucky with your pulls today.